everybody. Thank you so very much for visiting us here at Cooking with G Dubs, and I'm your host, G Dubs. What I'm going to be cooking for you today is I'm going to be making some oven fried chicken, and it's going to be really good, really delicious, and I'm going to make it especially for those of you who are on our low carb diet, because we're not going to put any flour on it or anything like that, but yet the skin is going to be real crispy. All right, so without further delay, let me introduce you to what we're working with. All right, and as you see in front of me here, these are the ingredients. It's very simple, so you can do it at any time. All right, so what we have here is we're going to be using my Èpís, as you see here, and if you want to know what's in here, just check out my YouTube channel, and I have a specific video I made specifically for that to let you know what's in it. It has all the ingredients of deliciousness in there, and just make sure you have that in your refrigerator at all times, all right? And what I have here, this is a total of 3/4 of a cup of the Èpís, 3/4 cup Èpís. What I have for you right here, this is 1 tablespoon of salt, but I'm going to show you what I'm going to do with it. So we're not going to use all of it at once. We're going to make sure we have it to taste, all right? And then right over here, I have some paprika. All right, and I have it basically for color, but this is 1 teaspoon of paprika. And then of course I have my peppers that you see right in front of me here, my bell peppers, and I have I have chopped, these are the orange, the red, and the yellow bell peppers. I chopped them up, and then of course you can't go without your onions, all right? And then I have some chopped up red onions. And I also have the chicken. And what I'm working with today is I'm using chicken thighs, and I have the skin on it, all right? And I took a couple of pieces without any skin, but most of it have no skin on it. And I have already washed it with vinegar and hot water. I did it twice, so then that way I get all the cooties off of it, so that way we could keep our diet healthy, all right? So now let us get started. All right. So what we're going to do first is we're going to take our ingredients and put them in a bowl, which I have here. And then what we're going to do is we're going to mix it to make sure that we have it seasoned to taste and make sure we have enough salt, all right? So we're going to take our Èpís, put it in a separate bowl. Then we're going to take our paprika, put it in a bowl. Then we're going to take our salt, and what we're going to do, we're going to use half of it. Got half a tablespoon. And then what we're going to do is we're going to mix it together to make sure that we have enough salt, because you want to be careful not to use too much salt, because that's not good for our health, all right? And as you know, that's been promoted on this YouTube, is your health is your wealth, all right? And we got to keep healthy so we could be around for our family into our later years, all right? So here we go, let's taste it. All right, it's good. All right, so what we use is a half, okay? Some of you may need more, some of you may need less, so just make sure that you season it to taste, all right? So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna take it, and then we're gonna put the seasoning now on our chicken. All right, and then what we're going to do is we're going to just take just a couple of pieces of our peppers. We don't have to use too much because we're going to bake it, all right, or roast it in the oven. So we just want to give it some flavor. And now we have it, and we're going to mix it all together. And it don't take long to season it all together. And you want to make sure that it's nice and well seasoned. And when you do it right, this is what it looks like. Check that out. Isn't that pretty? All right. So now what we're going to do is now we're going to take our chicken and we're going to put it on our pan, and we're going to put it in the oven. I already have my oven pre-seasoned or preheated at 375 degrees. All right. So now we're going to take it. We're going to put it on our sheet, And as I showed you in my other videos, what I like doing is to clean up a cinch at the end, I like to wrap out my pan with some aluminum foil. So then that way, when it's done, just fold it up, throw it in the trash. All right, and what we're gonna do is we're gonna put it skin up. All right, and then what we're gonna do is, I'm gonna take some of the onions, and on the loose skin, we're gonna put some of the onions and peppers on the chicken, and then we're gonna cover it with the skin. And when you have that, and when you try that, you're gonna see it's gonna give it an absolutely amazing flavor. All right, so we're gonna cook it. All right, and I'm gonna show you how it looks in a second, okay? Bear with me one moment. So the skin forms kind of like a pocket, and it holds the onions and the peppers underneath. So then that way, when it's cooking and you start eating it, only thing you're gonna be thinking about is, holy moly, this is good. But if you like what you see, you like what you hear, don't forget to like and subscribe down below. And I have a little bit of gravy, put that on. And that's it, YouTube, look at it. This is how it looks, all right? So now I'm gonna take this, put it in the oven for 1 hour and 15 minutes. And then I'm gonna check on it after the first like 45 minutes to look how it is. And then we're gonna come back and leave it for the rest of the time, so then that way it'll form a nice crust, all right? We'll be right back. All right, so now I'm gonna take the chicken out of the oven, and you're gonna see what it looks like. Look at that. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna let this sit for a minute, let it cool off, and then we're going to plate it. All right, we'll be right back. All right, everybody, now our chicken is done, and this is how the plate looks. Doesn't that look delicious? And let's see what it tastes like. And the skin is nice and crunchy, like I told you. I'm just going to take a little piece of it. I want to get all of it. This is delicious. Wow. It's delicious. Look at that. See? All right, everybody. You are going to love this. Flavor all throughout. Absolutely delicious. You're gonna love it. And I guarantee you're gonna go bananas over it. You'll see. All right. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Tell a friend to tell a friend to check out our cooking channel, Cooking with G-Dubs. And I have over 30 or more videos for you to enjoy. All right. Check it out and don't forget to leave a comment. Let me know what you think about it. right? Instead of just looking at it, try it. Let me know. Let me know what you did, all right? I'll be more than happy to check it out and I'll respond to you, all right? Until the next video, peace.